I was talking a lot about Drew Lock, the Monday night game. Obviously, it was such a good game to watch. I was so happy for Drew to be able to get the win. And, he was so emotional after the game. But I'm also like, everybody, pump your brakes. We don't want Drew Lock here in Denver, okay? Like, let's stop that conversation right now. I know things aren't great here in Denver. We had high hopes, but, let's pump the brakes on that conversation.
I mean, they've won 6 of their last 8 games. I think things are pretty darn good still in Denver. I know it's a what have you done for me lately because everyone panicked after the Houston loss, and then everyone panicked after the Detroit loss. So, no, I'm not going to let Drew Lock, who had, 110 yards going into the final 90 seconds last night, make me say, I wish we still had Drew Lock. That would be a little silly. That said, very happy for Drew. It was an awesome drive. It was a great post-game interview. But, no, you can't sit here and make grand declarations about where the Broncos would be with Drew Lock based on a spectacular 70 seconds on Monday Night Football.
Yeah. Do you think that Broncos country has just lost all faith? Because we had so many bad years, Will, of just oh, here we go. Our hopes are up. This is going to be the savior. And then it comes back to bite us in the butt a little bit. Do you think that people are just I don't have the faith anymore?
No, I don't think so. I mean, you see the commenters a lot more than I do. So maybe I just feel different than the folks who are chiming in. But no, I mean, they're still 7-7. As long as Buffalo loses one, I think there's something like a 90% chance 10-7 can get them in. A lot of these teams play each other down the stretch. It's not a guarantee 10-7 gets them in. Maybe that's why people are down, is because Saturday night was frustrating, and then Sunday was just wrong result after wrong result after wrong result after wrong result. But no, I mean, we're not sitting here talking about a 3-11 football team or a 4-10 football team. They're still 7-7. They still have 3 very winnable games left. I'm going to keep it a little more positive than maybe you're wanting to right now.
No, please. I feel like I'm just confused all the time, right? I'm I don't know how I should feel. One day I feel like I'm all right, the Broncos, maybe they can do it. And then other days I'm what are we doing? We're in purgatory right now. If they win 8, 9, or 10 games, we talked about that even before the season began, right? Because then it comes down to, if you don't make the playoffs, what do you do with Russell Wilson? Because you have this huge contract that you either have to just say, all right, we're going to wave goodbye to that money, send Russ on his way, and, stick with Jared Stidham or a, mid-first round QB. And I don't think that's going to go exactly as everyone's hoping it'll go. Or do you stick with him another year and see what you can happen, even though Sean Payton clearly not exactly thrilled with the quarterback right now, and then also just not being able to open up the playbook as much?